Yes, yes, yes. All right, let me get this started. TikTok, YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome, welcome, and welcome. Yes, yes, yes. UNA. Yeah. Welcome, everybody. All right. I'm yours truly, Diva Reed, representing with the UNA University and UNA Republic. All right, so I got a new setup. I have a new setup, if you will, because I don't know what TikTok is doing. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. They've switched stuff around. I can't get my um, filter that I normally like. So I was like, okay, forget it. We're going straight from the screen. So forgive me, TikTok. I got to get this thing together. I don't know what they're doing over there at TikTok, what the good TikTok peoples are doing, but they took away my filter that I like. And so I was like, okay, well, then we're just going to run this from the computer. So I've got to shoot this. You guys are seeing my screen. I don't know any other way to do it right now because I do not like the filters. I don't like stars and sprinkles and lightning flashes and all that mess in my camera. I'm trying to be serious here, and I couldn't get the right filter that I'm looking for. So I got to go with this shot. So, and I don't know, the camera wants to mess up now. But anyway, so this is what we got to go with until I can get this thing figured out. But I want to bring some information to you all about today. We're dealing with credit. What is credit? All right, so we're dealing with that today. Now I do want to say, make sure that all of you all who are wanting to become a member of UNA, get join us. All right, go ahead and join us. So what we have, I told you all about the trust package. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can keep my screen from doing what it's doing. If y'all can see me in TikTok, Rudolph, welcome. Say something. If y'all can hear me in TikTok, say something before I move on. My people in YouTube, I hope you all can see us. I'm not sure. Uh, y'all are quiet over there. Let me see what we got going on. Before I get started, I want to welcome everybody. I'm not sure if I'm even getting anyone right now. One second. Let's see. I just want to take a look at what we have on YouTube going on. And I want to welcome everybody. Once again, I'm yours truly, Diva Reed, with the UNA Republic and UNA University representing. I want to take a look at what we have going on. As a matter of fact, let me check it over here. TikTok and YouTube. But if you all can see me on YouTube, say something. If you can see me on TikTok, say something. If you can hear me, let's see if we can get this thing moving. I want to go into credit today. What really is credit? But before I get into that, I want to make sure I'm up and running on these two platforms because I have been having a very difficult time. Okay, so I am live. All right. Let me see if I can get some response from my people on TikTok. Let me see if I can YouTube rather. Uh I am says my screen keeps freezing. Can you hear me now? I am. Let me know if you can hear me now because I'm gonna go ahead and continue if I can I'm just seeing what my people over here doing. Okay. So, all right, Lou, can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? I had to go with this new where I'm shooting it from my screen because I don't know what TikTok is doing, or I don't know what they're doing over here. I just want a regular filter. They won't give me. They got ghosts going in my background, sprinkles and whatnot. My face all distorted. I can't do that. I'm trying to be serious, and I can't get a regular filter. So I had to go with this until I can figure out what to do with respect to TikTok and what they got going on. Because I can't with TikTok today. So I'm running this from uh, I'm running this from YouTube and trying to see what we got going on here. All right, Lou says I'm breaking up. So I'm breaking up. It's freezing. That's because I'm trying to get ready to give you the good information. That happens when I'm ready to give you the good information. Um, Missy Miss, welcome. I want to welcome everybody else who's joining us. Um, so I can get into this, if I can get some kind of, I don't know, I kind of want to flip the screen because I'm not sure if you guys are seeing me, and it's because of I'm getting a lot of blur on this thing, but I can't deal with TikTok today and these filters. I don't know what they're doing. uh okay, am I coming in clear, Lou? I know I got a blur every now and then, so I don't know. I'm going to figure this thing out because again, TikTok has now changed their filters, and so now I'm not able to get the filter that I need so that I can do what I need to do. Okay, I'm gonna continue. If I got two people in here, good. If two people recognize and ready to go, let's get to it. I'm yours truly, Diva Laree, with UNA University and UNA Republic. Now, I want to get on this. The membership package for UNA. This is a trust. Now, we talk a lot about the trust and how important they are. All right. This trust is highly powerful. So the membership package for UNA, it comes with a trust, which is your sealed declaration, meaning UNA puts a seal on it, uh, a sealed UCC financing statement, and a sealed security agreement. Okay. These are part of your trust, and they're very powerful and very important. So this comes with it now. It also comes with an allodial ID. This deals with your spiritual name, okay? Your spiritual name. And on there, there's a QR code because when you become a member, you have a segment on our public record, okay? This QR code is going to give you quick access to that where you put your information up on public record with UNA, okay? So you have that, the badge, membership badge also has a QR code. This QR code is going to, and I'm trying to make sure I get it to the right side, but this QR code shows that you are a standing member with UNA. Okay, so this is your membership package. Okay, you want to be a member of UNA and get this package. This helps you to get your trust going so that you can start putting yourself becoming sovereign. Okay, you still have to know how to use it. It comes with uh, an instructional video so you know how to use these tools because they're very, very powerful. So if you want to get that, you can go to find the link in the bio. Okay, or you can go to unarepublic.com/friends, FRIENDS, unarepublic.com/friends if you want to get that. So, Cosmic Coyote, welcome. Everybody who's viewing on YouTube, welcome. All right, so we're going to get to this now. I want to go into uh, what is credit. Also, don't forget, we are enrolling now for UNA Summer Season 2023. UNA Summer Season 2023. If you're wanting to be a member or wanting to enroll rather, you can find us. Go to UNA UNAUniversity.com and you're going to be able to leave a message so that we can get a consultation. The consultations for enrolling are free, okay? The consultations for enrolling are free. So if you're wanting to get a consultation, all right, send us a message so we can have a consultation with you and get you enrolled in the UNA University. We've got 3 sessions this season. Okay, we have the first session is contract writing. We have another session which deals with cleansing your spiritual energies or cleansing your vessels. All right. And then we also have the session history, because we're going to go deep into history and some things you didn't know. Now, we're going to go into a little bit of history today where we're dealing with credit. What is credit? Getting ready to go into it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, TikTok. Let's do this. Please, y'all like and share and follow TikTok, YouTube. Like, share, and follow. Tell a friend to tell a friend, especially if you know someone uh, who needs this information. Real quick, before I get into credit, because Monday I'm going to have a free session where we're going into how you clean up your credit. All right, and some of the laws surrounding cleaning up your credit. So you want to be a part of that. That is a free session. We're offering it as a gift, mainly because we didn't have the room to fit it into the university this season. All right, we didn't have room, so we're going to put it in this free session. You're going to be able to get that on Monday. So tell somebody to tell somebody. Now let's talk about credit and what it really is. Now, for those of you all who might be new to the channel, or maybe you have not heard this information before, I need to go into the birth certificate and what it really is and what has happened. Okay, this is dealing with the history. And so if you're not aware of the history, then this is going to be good information for you to become aware of, pay attention to, take notes. All right, let's get on it. With respect to your birth certificate, when you were born, for those of you all who are not aware, when you were born, there is the birth certificate that your mother signed. Okay, that birth certificate was funding, that was money, whereby the United States Corporation takes those funds and borrows off of that birth certificate. Now, according to my research, the amount is close to $1 million of what is created when your mother signs that birth certificate, and it gets traded by the United States Corporation. Now, some of you all might not be aware that there are more than one United States. Okay, so there's the United States of America, which is the federal government, and then there's United States Corporation, which is actually a British owned corporation. So you have this British owned corporation that's actually borrowing funds off of that birth certificate that your mother signed. Now, when those funds were borrowed, they had to go into an estate. All right, that's denoted by your social security number and your all capital letter corporation name. Okay, and some of us have come to understand that that corporation name is not us. Okay, so I'm just reiterating this because some of my people here, they know this information and they're like, okay, Diva, we already know. Okay, well, hold on, I just need to make sure everybody is clear. All right, so we're understanding that there's this fund that's denoted by your social security number and your all cap name. So when you got to understand, when you go and you're getting credit, the first thing they're asking for is your social security number. Well, why? Why are they asking for this number? Why can't they do anything or make any moves for you until they have that number? Well, because that's your estate. And so the United States Corporation is the fiduciary of that state. And now, my people in TikTok, I really do love you. People in YouTube, I love you. Make sure you ask questions. Grand evening, Jay Darnell and C. Smith. Thank you so much. So, what you got to recognize is, in understanding that Your mother has created this estate. It belongs to you. The problem is you were never made aware of it. You just know of it as a social security number when it used to be called a social security account. Okay, so now we're starting to recognize there's this game. What is credit? I need to go back to the U.S. corporation, and I hope y'all are paying attention. I need to go back to, because yesterday we actually went over a session whereby I showed you in the Act of 1871 what really went on with the United States and how it was created, and the fact that Britain to this day is still a part of voting on this U.S. corporation, and the fact that it only has jurisdiction inside of what we know as Washington, D.C. It only has jurisdiction inside of Washington, D.C. That's it. All right. So now, the deal with this whole estate and this Social Security card, we've got United States Corporation, which is a bankrupt corporation. It's bankrupt. And it went bankrupt. First of all, 1871 is what created the U.S. corporation. All the way up until 1938, according to my research, it became bankrupt. And it was going, actually, there was a, look, there's several United States corporations, but one of them went bankrupt before in 1928. 1928. And when it went bankrupt in 1928, they had to come up with a way to get the people to pay for this bankruptcy. All right, I need y'all to pay attention. Now, I'm going to go deep on this so y'all can understand what really happened. This is important because a lot of history is being rewritten. A lot of history has already been rewritten. This is why we don't even know that the estate belongs to us in the first place. You've got to get this information. You got to get this information because things are changing quickly. And if you don't know what's going on, then you're going to continue to get stepped on. If you're wanting to come out of the mess, if you want to stop getting stepped on, you need to know what's really going on. All right. So when the United States Corporation went bankrupt, this was 1928 is one of my resources that shows this. They had to find a way to get the people to pay for this debt. And what they did, this is when they started with the birth certificate deal, where they get the mother to sign this birth certificate, and she's signing over her child as collateral for this debt or to help pay this debt. Now, really what she signed over was a corporation. She consented without knowing to allow the United States Corporation to create a corporation in that all capital letter name. So there's your name your mother gave you, that's upper and lowercase. And then there's this all capital letter name. You'll see it when you see your driver's license, your passport, your bills, light bill, water bill, gas bill. It's all in capital letters. That is your corporation. So what they have been trading is that corporation. The problem is you have been assuming you are that dead corporation. This is why you come into the university, so you can learn how to stop acting like that dead corporation. But carrying on, the United States Corporation went into bankruptcy. And when they did, they found a way with these birth certificates to borrow money off the birth certificate and put it in an account and use that to get the people to pay for this debt. Now, I need y'all to understand something. They can't just do with the funds whatever they decide they want to do with the funds. They belong to you. Your mother gave consent to create a corporation, and you are the beneficiary. You just don't know about it. So now I need to go into this. A lot of y'all have heard the term Hague or non-Hague countries. I need to go into what the Hague is. The Hague is an organization whereby there were rules that were set out for the United States to follow because it was in bankruptcy. All right. So these rules with the Hague, the rules say, uh, all right, if when you're borrowing funds, it needs to go into this estate and it needs to be denoted by a specific number, an identifying number, a unique identifying number. And those funds belong to the beneficiary. So they got all these rules. For example, here's another thing, one of the rules that the Hague deals with. You ever wonder why these businesses, they're so very serious about you getting your receipt? Like you don't want to walk out the grocery store with your take your receipt. Here's your receipt. Make sure you get a receipt. Why are they so serious about it? The reason why they're so serious about you getting a receipt is for the simple fact that that's part of the laws with the Hague, because this company is in bankruptcy. You're not supposed to be paying for anything. As a matter of fact, when your mother signs that birth certificate, she made you part owner of that corporation called the United States. So it's like this. What happens when you put money into a credit union? You become part owner. Hey, Lo Harlan, thank you for joining. You become part owner. Luis Thomas, welcome. You become part owner of the estate. All right. And so the deal is when you become part owner of the estate, then you get to dictate certain things going on with that organization. Okay. Okay. You get to vote. You get all these privileges of being part owner. Well, that's the same thing with the United States Corporation. It is a corporation and you get to vote, but you're part owner of it. But you haven't been made privy to the fact that you also are the beneficiary of that estate. Because when your mother signed that birth certificate and gave it to them to go and create an estate, then those funds belong to you and they're supposed to get to you. So I'm getting to what credit is. What is credit, Diva? What is it? All right, let's get to it. When you are going to borrow money or get a car note or get a mortgage, they're always going to take your social security number. And you need to understand that the funds are already there. They're going to tell you, though, well, we got to see if you are credit worthy and how your credit is and if you're going to pay it back. Yeah, what you don't understand is as soon as you sign anything, you have created money. Because even when you walk into, let's say a car company, car dealership, and you sign the document for them to check your credit, you already gave money right there. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe me, go into a car company and sign that document for them to check your credit, and then ask for that document back. You're gonna have to bring a whole army up in that place to get that document back. Why? Because that's money. They're not gonna give that back to you. And one of the things you need to start recognizing is how valuable your signature is. How valuable your signature is. So I need to I want to pause right there. So I want to make sure that my people who are coming in, you understand, if you want a UNA membership, okay, we're offering that now. And there's a membership package right here. This is a trust. All right. This is a trust, and it comes with your sealed declaration. UCC and security agreement is sealed, where UNA is putting our seal on it. All right. It also comes with an allodial ID. And this allodial ID has a QR code that allows you, once you put your documents on public record with UNA, this is a quick access to that information so you can get it anytime where if you're being bothered by whomever it is and they need to see if you're under trust, you have this card, you have quick access to that trust information. All right. Also comes with a membership badge. The great thing about this is I had a lot of my members who were being forced by their jobs, or trying, where their job was trying to force them rather into a vaccine. They were able to present this card and it squashed all of that quickly. All right. So this is a very powerful package. And we also go into the video or helping you know how to use these powerful tools. So if you want one of these, they're 175. Find us. You can go. You can either find the link in the bio. You can go to unarepublic.com/friends, FRIENDS. All right, and you can get the link from there. So I look forward to having you guys be a part of the university. All right, my people in YouTube, hello, welcome. My people in TikTok, welcome. I want to continue on with this and understanding what is credit. What is credit? All right. So basically, you're understanding that when they're checking your quote unquote credit, and you're giving them your social security number and you're signing something, you're actually creating money. And so the reason why I want to go into the session on Monday, which is a free session where we're going into how to clean up your credit, is because you got to know some laws that are behind this whole game about how you cannot be denied credit. Some of the things that when you walk into these companies that they have to do for you and on your behalf, and if they don't do it, then they're already beholden to you. If they're running your credit, they are beholden to you. They are taking funds from your estate. Know it. No, if you have a social security number and you put it down on some document and sign it, you've been tapped. Somebody's beholden to you. Somebody is your fiduciary, and you're gonna have to start recognizing this. Thank you for the question, Harlan. Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go through that. It's going to be a free uh, seminar session, basically, where we're going through just cleaning up your credit. All right. This is a gift because I just want to say thank you. And also, it's important that you start recognizing how to clean up your credit so we can start playing. We can start playing in this game. All right. I want you all to have that information. So thank you, and thank you. I love you. We're going to see you on Monday for that. Now, let me continue with this and understanding this history about what's going on with respect to credit. All right. So we're understanding that the U.S. is bankrupt. We're understanding that um, the Hague. What's going on with the Hague? When you, like I said, anybody who's done this situation with your birth certificate, or you've heard people talk about Hague and non-Hague, when you want to authenticate, it has to do with this set of laws that these agencies or agents, these companies within the U.S. have to abide by, because of the simple fact that the whole United States corporation is bankrupt. So anybody who's beholden to them or answering to them or incorporating under them, then they are under that system and they got to follow the Hague. They have to give you a receipt. That's part of the laws of the Hague. Why? I need to get back to this. Why? Because everything is paid for. Everything is paid for already. And I know that sounds crazy. How is it paid for? That I mean, it's already paid for. You're not supposed to be paying for anything. And so, by law of the Hague, they have to give you the opportunity to get your money back. I hope y'all getting this. They have to, by law, Chioki, welcome. They have to, by law, give you the opportunity to give you your money, or for you to get your money back. All right. So when you have a receipt, you are showing that, oh, okay, Kroger's charged me $223 for groceries, and I'm supposed to get every penny back. Every penny back. That's as per this receipt that I'm holding in my hand, whereby I have paid this company for whatever in these Federal Reserve notes, and I'm supposed to get that back. Okay, so we go over this in class about how you're getting those funds back, but I want to go over with you the understanding of why you're getting those funds back, because everything is supposed to be paid. Federal has provided for everything that you need and want. When we're talking about the Social Security number or Social Security account, is for your social securedness. It was provided by federal, but there is an organization that we know of as the United States, which is the fiduciary of your funds. And as the fiduciaries, they are blocking. They are. And so they are offering you this Federal Reserve note to purchase something that you really are not supposed to be having to purchase. You are supposed to give them that Social Security number. When you, as a matter of fact, let's go back to Kroger's. I'm using Kroger's. You walk into Kroger's, you're supposed to take your groceries up there to the place, and they ring it up, and you put your Social Security number on there, because your Social Security number is like a credit card number. I'm going to say it in a different way. Your Social Security number is a credit card number, because you already have the credits. So what happens is, instead of, because we have forgotten, we don't know that we do have this estate and how it is supposed to be used, and we've been blocked, and because we've become so ignorant about really what the laws are. All we know is how to use these Federal Reserve notes. And then we've forgotten the fact that, oh, we're supposed to get all of our money back because we are the ones who have paid for everything, and they are using our estate to fund this whole game that we're looking at. They're using your estate. So anytime you talk about government benefits or credit or even a loan, that's all coming from your estate, all of it. All of it. Even even your job. Doesn't your job have your Social Security number? That's coming from your estate. They're paying you from your estate that your mother created at your birth. All right. I hope y'all are getting this. Let me know if you all have any questions. All right. Let me know if you all have any questions, especially my people over here in TikTok. Jay, Harlan, thank you all for joining. Terrell, Christian, I want y'all to like and share and follow. Once again, I want to mention that on Monday, I'm going to be doing a free seminar. It is called Credit Building. Where how to clean up your credit. We're going to go through it step by step from 7 to 9, because we couldn't fit it into our session for summer. So I decided, let's go ahead and give it to you for free. All right. So if you want to get that, I want you to make sure you are tuned in from 7 to 9 on Monday, 7 Eastern. Okay. Because I want to make sure I get that to you, because you need to have it. Now, don't forget, we're enrolling. If you want to be a member, of UNA and get our membership package, this is a trust. All right. When you're talking about a trust, this is your get out of jail free card. That's what I call it. You get out of jail free card. All right. You get this trust, and it also comes with your allodial ID. All right. With your QR code, so that you can access your documents on record with UNA. And it also comes with your membership badge. So I want y'all to go and enroll in that. UNARepublic.com/friends. FRIENDS. So you can get on there, and UNARepublic.com/friends. All right, now, getting into this, getting back, The Hague. I hope y'all are understanding The Hague now. All right, they put rules that govern this United States corporation in their activities. And again, one of them is that receipt is so very important. Why they are chasing you out the store to get that receipt before you leave, because if they don't give it to you, then they can be considered doing fraudulent transactions. If you've ever been to any kind of fast food restaurant, Wendy's, McDonald's, or whatever, and you might have seen on the window where it says, if you don't get your receipt, we're going to give you a free meal. Well, why? Why are they a free meal? Why are they so adamant about you getting a receipt? Because they could get in big trouble if you don't get a receipt. Because once again, you are not supposed to be paying for anything. All right. I hope we understanding that. Now, I want to get into just briefly about how you can't be denied credit. I told you when you're walking in there and these people are taking your social security number to run a credit check, even with a house, especially with the house, as many documents as you sign for the house, there's no telling how many times your account is being hit up. If you ever gotten a mortgage, you signing a book of documents and it's stacked. And you got to understand that good faith estimate, just that right there has paid for your house. Why do you think it takes so long to close on the house? Why does it take a whole month? Well, because they're going to get the money before you even sign the documents to close. They've already gotten the money to pay for everything concerning the house before you even close on the house. Okay. So you can't be denied credit because the bottom line is the credit is already there if you got a social security number. So what happens is when your mother signed the birth certificate, uh, the U.S. corporation gets a loan from whomever is representing the federal government. They put those funds into an estate denoted by your all capital letter name and your social security account number. What ends up happening is that your those funds are they collect interest, or the interest is compounded over your lifespan, and I think it goes up to 25 years if I'm not mistaken. 25 years is how long that estate accumulates funds. All right. And so then, you've got all of these funds accumulated. And so you've got people who are tapping into your estate every time you sign something. Now, why is the trust so important? The trust is important because it helps you to take ownership of that estate that you have not taken ownership of. It helps you to deal with the state when it's coming after you for taxes. It helps you when a policy enforcer or a police is trying to pull you over or arrest you. It helps when you're wanting to make sure that your house and your car and your children cannot be levied by one of these corporations. It helps you when somebody's trying to come after the funds in your bank account. It puts everything under trust and it puts it out of their reach. They're very powerful tools. And so, once again, we want to offer that to you. Does anybody have any questions? Harlan says that's kind of wicked of them. Harlan, I'm gonna get into some universal laws. You bring up a point. So listen, and I understand because when I got into this, years ago, and I started seeing the treachery that has been committed against the people, I was upset. Everybody gets upset when you first hear, I can't believe they're doing this. Yes. I want to say this, Harlan, and I know this is hard for a lot of people to get and understand. They are our reflection. They are our reflection. Whatever they are doing, whatever wickedness or sinister things that they're doing. And it's funny because they'll look at us and say the exact same thing that you just said about them. They would say the exact same thing. And it's weird. You really wouldn't get it. It's like I can't believe they're doing this stuff. They're so wicked, they're so greedy, they're so evil. They would say the exact same thing about us. They are our reflection. So what my purpose here when I give you this information, I'm just here to help you to understand what's going on in the game. But this is another reason why I have the university, because we got to understand the other side of this game too. There's a spiritual side to this. And in that spiritual side, we've got to understand the role that we have played in this whole mess. We're not victims. Okay. So the people who I roll with, we all know we're gods. We know that. We know that we are creators of our third dimension. We know that. And in understanding that and recognizing that, we've got to give account to what we're seeing when we look at these people who are doing these things. They are our reflection. And so the way that we get them to come into alignment with what we desire is by cleaning up ourselves. Instead of going in on who they are and what they did, we got to recognize the game and then understand who we are and then clean up ourselves. Because once we do that, they don't have any choice but to come into alignment. How do we clean up ourselves? Well, first of all, we need to start recognizing who we are and then putting down our own contracts. We got to start putting down our own contracts. We got to become knowledgeable. You know how they say knowledge is power? Here is the knowledge. Here are tools to take control of what belongs to you. This is where your power is when you start learning how to contract. I'm going to go into this right now because y'all need to understand how powerful contracts are. And I talk to my students about this all the time. Uh, you got to understand that everything is built on contracts. Everything is built on contracts. You are constantly contracting. You were contracting before you got up in here. You had to contract with your mother to get back into this dimension. Now I know something. I say I'm going to another level now. I'm off this little lower level stuff. Let's go to the higher level and understand what's really going on with contracts. All right. Everything is a contract. Every time you sign something, you're contracting. Every time you speak something, you're contracting. So let's get that, because I need to go and so we can understand just how powerful these documents are. Okay, so when you're recognizing that everything is a contract, then you need to become cognizant of the contracts that you're making in this dimension. Now, I say to you that you contracted to get back up in here with your mother. You knew your mother at another time. I won't go into that deep on this because that's on a spiritual level. We go into that in the university. All right, I can only give you so much here. But that was a contract. Now, your mother contracts to have a corporation of you, or with the name that she created for you, rather. All right, she consented to that. She contracted. And a lot of people say, oh, well, she was tricked into it. Okay, but it's a contract. And she signed it. Now, you are contracting every time you go in and you sign anything concerning that all capital letter corporate entity, because you are the beneficiary of it. That social security number and that all capital letter name, you're the beneficiary. And the only way anything moves concerning that estate is when you sign it. Now, you have the right to gain knowledge about it. All right. Once you gain knowledge about what belongs to you, then you got to learn how to contract and take control of it. Right here. That's what these documents are about, taking control of your estate. And then it's not just about, okay, I got the documents. You got to know how to use it because this is a tool. But the big thing is now that you have gone and taken the steps to contract with these people by telling them, hey, this belongs to me. I am the authority over this estate. Once you've taken the control right here, all right, now you can start contracting differently with them. When you walk into a place and you have better understanding of what's going on with the car contract, what's going on with the mortgage contract, what's going on with all of these other contracts, you're recognizing that, oh, we're not really supposed to be paying for anything. And then you're going to start learning how to get your funds back. That's advanced level. That's advanced level. When you start learning how to go in and say, okay, I paid out this much money to whatever this company is. It can be Kroger. You get to now start playing the game differently. Okay. Uh, Monday, Monday, we're going over cleaning up your credit. That's a free course that I want to give to you guys. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Uh, and then that way we can help you get started on exactly what it is that's going on. We're going to give you some laws so that you know what to expect, what to ask for. Hold on, let me see. Um, does anybody else have any questions? TikTok, YouTube, y'all got any questions? I want y'all to know I love you. All right, I really do appreciate you. Thank you for wanting to learn this knowledge. Thank you for taking time and paying attention because you're gonna pay. I already told you. I tell you this all the time. All right, you're gonna pay one way or the other. Whether you pay by paying attention, or you pay with blood, sweat, and tears, or you pay with Federal Reserve notes. But you gotta pay. You might pay a combination of all three, but you're gonna have to pay if you're really wanting to uh, get access to what you desire and what you deserve. You gotta pay some kind of way. That's just the universal law. But I'm saying to you, thank you for paying attention because that enables me to give you some of these gifts that the universe has for you. All right. Uh, without any further ado, I want y'all to know I love you. I try to make sure I told you everything I need to tell you. So we're enrolling for summer 2023. All right. If you're wanting to get enrolled, you want a free consultation, you can go to UNA University. You'll be able to find a way to leave us a message on UNA University so that we can get you enrolled. For the summer 2023, we have POP called Power of the Pen. That's contract writing this coming season. We also have history, what you never learned, where we're going deep into the history, some things that you were never told. For example, like who the real forefathers are. Where the Constitution really came from. Now, who were the Indians really? So we're gonna go into some history and what happened and what went on, so that you can see it for yourself. Go into some of these treaties. We also have temple purification, cleansing of the mind, body, and spirit. Temple purification, cleansing of the mind, body, and spirit. That's what we're going into these foods that we're eating, how they're affecting us. Women, your periods, and really, are you serious about stopping them? Because you can. And just a whole bunch of things. Who we are as beings. All right. I want y'all to know. Uh, if you have any questions, go to unauniversity.com and so we can get you enrolled. Also, don't forget, if you want to get this membership package, you can go to unarepublic.com/friends. unarepublic.com/friends. All right. Y'all know how to spell that, don't you? UNA Republic, REPUBLIC.com/friends, FRIENDS. Go and find us there so we can get you the membership package. All right. And I want to see y'all in class. I want to see y'all in class this season. We had a really beautiful session this past season. A whole bunch of beautiful students. They coming back, and then I want to see some of y'all new faces in class. I love y'all. I appreciate you all. I thank you all. See y'all Monday. No, see you tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Let me know if you have any questions so we can get on this law. I'm out. Diva. Peace. Bye bye.